Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning on in to our Valley News Now desk on this Tuesday morning. We do have a lot going on in the weather department, but I got some hope for those who are looking forward to those warmer temperatures. We do have those on the way. Just got to wait a couple days. I mean, if you're comfortable with those 70 degrees, though, those are going to stick around for a little bit. Anyways, again, thanks so much for joining us here on the Valley News Now desk. My name is Alex Larson. So like I said, we got a lot going on weather-wise, so I'm going to take you on over to our website to give you a little bit of a preview of what we're looking at for the rest of this week. I know a lot of people are back to work today. Congratulations. We're getting through the Memorial Day weekend, back to work. All right, I'm going to take this over for you, share my screen with you here. We're going to hop on over to the Valley News Live homepage. Here we are. I'll navigate you over to this weather tab here, where you can see meteorologist Lisa Green just updating this for us of hit and miss showers and thunder showers possible today. But guess what? Very warm temperatures heading on into June. So we're going to look at Fargo here. We're sitting at 53 right now. So it looks like we got a little bit of scattered showers right now. It's going to be partly cloudy, mostly cloudy throughout most of the day. Looks like we'll hop on up to 72 around 4 p.m. That's when we're going to hit our high. We're going to hop on over to the 11-day planner. Like I was saying, those 80-degree temperatures, they are on their way. Do not give out hope just yet. Looks like Friday we're sitting at 84 degrees. Saturday we're sitting at 81. Sunday even 85. That continues on through even Wednesday. We're going to hit those low 70s, but still that is okay. I know for most of us. For those who don't really like that heat all too much, that's probably good for you. You're probably smiling right now. And remember, our First Alert Storm team works pretty hard to keep you updated throughout the day on everything you need to know to keep you and your family safe, especially as we head on into summer and we got all that rain coming for us. It's nice to know when that is coming. They'll track that for you. They throw on some videos throughout the day as well, so you'll kind of get a personalized forecast for where you are, and it'll track you wherever you go. You can use that VNL weather app. It's free to download, easy to use, all right? We're going to head on into our news now for the day. Happening today, the man charged in the deadly shooting of Jayla Moses, he's going to be sentenced today. I'm bringing up his mugshot for you. This is Tyreek Taylor Roberts. He was originally charged with murder. That charge was reduced to manslaughter after an Alford plea. So that shooting happened outside of an apartment complex in Fargo in September of 2024. Taylor Roberts claimed self-defense from the start as he told witnesses to call the police. When officers showed up, he gave them the gun and told them he shot Moses. So he's going to be in court for sentencing this afternoon. And also in court today, a man charged after allegedly meeting up with a teen boy and sexually assaulting him several times is set to be sentenced today. Dominic Lilly, he's on this side of your screen here. He was charged with 8 counts related to sexual assault and luring a minor. According to court records, Fargo police responding to Sanford Hospital on April 13th of 2024 for a report of sexual abuse. A 13-year-old boy said he connected with Lilly on an app and had been to Lilly's home 10 to 15 times, where Lilly provided him with alcohol and marijuana, and the two had sexual contact. Lilly changed his plea to guilty back in December, and he's due in court at 9 a.m. today for sentencing. That's in a little more than an hour here. And we also have new developments in the case of a West Fargo man who was found guilty of murdering his wife last year. So Spencer Moen was sentenced to life in prison back in December. Now court documents show why he's asking for a new trial. Valley News Team's Bobby Fallett covered this yesterday. He's got more for us.
Spencer Moen is serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole for the murder of his wife, Sonia. According to briefs that have been filed with the North Dakota Appellate Case System, Moen and his lawyer are asking that the court reverse his conviction and demand a new trial, saying that his Sixth Amendment right was violated. According to court documents, Moen and his attorney, they argue that the district allowed his kids to testify remotely without establishing that live in-person testimony would result in serious emotional trauma, which they say deprived Moen of a fair trial as guaranteed by the United States and North Dakota's Constitution. And they have requested to make oral arguments. And asking that his conviction get reversed and have that new trial take place. Now, from the state's argument, which had to be filed within 30 days following Moen's brief, they say that they did prove enough that this one-way closed-circuit video for the testimony did not violate his Sixth Amendment right to confrontation. According to assistant state's attorneys, the Confrontation Clause in the Sixth Amendment provides two protections to criminal defendants: the right to physically face someone who testifies against them and the right to cross-examine. However, the state cites other Supreme Court cases saying a state's interest in protecting child witnesses from trauma can outweigh the defendant's right to face their accusers, and the state says that Moen's children were home at the time of the murder, and having them take the stand in front of him would cause harm to their psychological well-being. Now, on August 9th, during the trial, the court found that the testimony of the kids in front of Moen would result in them suffering emotional distress or trauma that would impact their ability to speak in front of him. As of right now, we are waiting to see what the North Dakota Supreme Court decides. Now, Moen has less than 2 weeks to file a reply brief to what the state filed, so an exact date of when the next development of this case will happen, it's still up in the air.
So that is a case that we'll continue to follow for you here on Valley News Live, of course, on air and online. It's also a case that we've covered pretty extensively in the past. You can find those details as well as our previous coverage. That is all over on our website, as well as our free VNL News app that you can download and use for free. And happening tomorrow, 2 men convicted of human smuggling are set to be sentenced in Fergus Falls. Harsh Kumar Patel and Steve Shand, they were found guilty on 4 counts after the Patel family from India, no relation to Harsh Kumar Patel, they were found frozen to death near Emerson, Manitoba. I'm going to bring up their mugshots for you here. This is Steve Shand on your right-hand side of your screen, Harsh Kumar Patel on the left-hand side of your screen. We're talking about the Patel family who was found frozen to death near Emerson, Manitoba back in 2022. This is them right there. Authorities say the family was walking in blizzard conditions with wind chills of 30 or more degrees below zero when they died. Valley News Live will be in the courtroom, and we'll bring you all that coverage that is happening again tomorrow. And across the country, fallen service members were honored at Memorial Day events throughout the country, including right here in Fargo. So people of all ages were gathered at Fargo's National Cemetery yesterday to remember those who served. From speeches to retirement of colors, it also provides a chance for veterans to reflect on their time served. And we'll hear from one veteran who is at that program right now.
The words of honoring those who have gone before us, what it's all about, and that's why we're here every year to thank them and remember them. So that's the main job for us.
So one focus of yesterday's event was the Vietnam War. This year actually marks 50 years since its end with the fall of Saigon. And of course, I've heard a lot of people say we got 2 seasons in this part of the country. We've got winter and we've got construction season. So I got a few road closures to tell you about this morning. Both of these are going to be in Grand Forks, okay? So this one starts today in Grand Forks. South 12th Street is going to be shut down from Park Drive to 22nd Avenue South for concrete work. Road closures expected to be in place for about 2 weeks, weather permitting, of course. And the second one I got to tell you about here, also in Grand Forks, again, this also starts today. Crews are shutting down North 4th Street from 1st Avenue North to 2nd Avenue North. Closure set for a complete reconstruction of that road. Closure will also close access to the parking lot between Central High School and City Hall. Sidewalks, those are going to stay open during the project. This one, though, is expected to be in place until mid-October. Of course, as always, weather permitting. And pretty sweet situation happening over in Fergus Falls. The long-awaited Aquatic Center is set to open Monday in Fergus. If you can't wait until then, check out these blueprints. This looks awesome. You can get a sneak peek at an open house Thursday. That's happening from 4 to 6. Center is located at 600 Randolph Avenue. That'll be open 7 days a week from noon to 7. Season passes and punch cards, those are going to be available at the open house. It's $100 for singles. Each additional person you add, that's going to be $35. And also, as we know, this is a big week in Fargo. So we got the Fargo Marathon happening. I've got a few things to show you here. Fargo Marathon will feature a number of races. That includes a 5K. That one's going to be 6:30 p.m. Friday, May 30th. 10K, that's 7:40 a.m. Saturday, May 31st. Half marathon, 7:15 on Saturday. Full marathon, 7 a.m. Saturday. Youth run, 2:30 p.m. Saturday. So those are all on this, pointing the wrong way. These are all on this side of your screen right here. It's a huge weekend. So the full marathon, 10K, half marathon, those are all going to start outside the Fargo Dome. 5K is going to be outside of Concordia College. So lots to be excited about. If you're running in that race, if you are racing this weekend, huge good luck to you. That's incredible. It's a lot of hard work and dedication. So good luck to all those runners who are taking that on this weekend at the Fargo Marathon. And in the sports world, Minnesota Timberwolves coming up short just last night in Game 4 of their Western Conference Final Series against Oklahoma City. Thunder snapping back after their Game 3 loss, beating the T-Wolves 128-126. Close game there. They now take a 3-1 series lead. Series heads back to Oklahoma City for Game 5 tomorrow, where the Thunder will look to advance to the NBA Finals. And that's about all I got for you this morning on this Tuesday. Remember, you can catch this streaming every weekday morning at around 7:30. This is on YouTube, Facebook, as well as our live stream available on our website and our apps. And we try our best to keep you updated throughout the day with what you need to know to keep you and your family safe. We'll keep you updated online and on air. If you are heading out the door, we will see you back here tomorrow. My name's Alex Larson. See you then.